Today is just one job as long as the opposite but your eyes just see being because keep any type of picture up to 2 weeks, 12 years, and he's telling you good to show you off. That's the truth. When you ask, that's the point. So people that with different kind of energy that is not even very comfortable. And now it seems like the girls are dropping.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay guys, the show so far has been good, right? A lot of developments have happened, and of course tonight the housemates will be taking on, Big Brother, presenting their wager task presentation, and definitely want to see how that's going to play out. You understand? They've been trying to rehearse so far so good. I think that the house is in cohesion. They are in one accord, in unity. I think they really want to win this wager task presentation, right? But what I'm about to talk about right now is the fact that the twins, Wanni and Handi, right, had the conversation, and in this conversation, we saw the fact that Handi was pulling the ears of her twin sister Wanni. Now, remember that Wanni and Shaun are already like, when this is somewhat law, right? Wanni is gone, Shaun is also kind of gone. Both of them are in the ship. Like, Wanni is really deep into this guy called Shaun, right? And of course, she really likes him. Shaun also likes her because, definitely we can see that he's also kind of vested in what they have. But so far, so good. There's been a lot of, conversation around Wanni being that it's too early for her and Shaun to, be kissing and all of that stuff. Well, people have their opinions, but I think that, Handi is seeing something that Wanni's not saying. And she's probably, just feeling like her sister is being too fast on this whole Shaun issue, right? Now she's telling Wanni that, you need to put your head in the game, right? That it's not a crime if you love Shaun and you want to be with Shaun and you want to have something to do with Shaun. It's definitely not a problem. Everybody comes into this house, they want to find, you cannot do this house alone, right? And even Shaun was saying it. I'm going to bring that in my next point to talk about. So we hear Handi talking to Wanni that, she needs to put her head in the game, that she shouldn't be too deep into this whole Shaun matter, because it could backfire in the long run. That's what we hear Handi telling Wanni in this conversation, that she should take a cheap pill, put her head in the game. Yes, have one hand with Shaun, and have your other hand on the game. Do not put your eggs in one basket. And I totally understand where Handi is coming from. It's a game of peers. I think that if your partner leaves the show, you're also going to leave the show, especially if, with the fact that people might decide and say that, what, I'm not going to separate these people till the end of the show. So if it's a game of peers throughout the show, it means that if your partner is evicted, you're also going to be evicted.
First is ending, so people are yes. The love alliance of Kumbaya, yes. So
in as much as I don't like giving my own opinions on issues, I think what Handi is saying is not a bad one. Okay, if there was no game involved in this, if it was just like a platonic relationship, something that they had coming for them, just something that they wanted to do, it will make a lot of sense. But guess what? The fact that they're in the game, she's trying to tell Wanni, do not lose sight of the game. Do not lose focus of the game, because you're not 100 with this guy. You don't know whether when you get outside of the house, you and this guy will work. Apparently, we know that they're both AS. So the tendency or the probability of the relationship working is very slim. So if that's what Handi is also thinking about, she looks at the fact, okay, if you don't win love, at least focus on the money. Let's win the money together. Definitely, if they win the money together, they're going to split it, right? Or whatever it is. One of them wins the show, they're going to split it. So Handi is also looking at the business side of the show. We're here to play a game and let us not lose focus of this. Moving on to my next gist. Now, we also know that Victoria is not really cool with what's going on between Wanni and Shaun. Okay? And of course, we've also seen the fact that Victoria, she has not really mingled with people. The only people I think that she's spoken with are like T-Boy, right? She had a conversation with Femi, and of course, maybe one or two other ladies in the house and all of that. But Shaun, right, who's a partner, they have really not gotten along in the last 5-6 days. In the last 1 week the show started, they've really not gotten along. The fact is, you're supposed to expect that partners would take time to talk to themselves. If they came into the house as peers, it automatically means that you should be able to take time to talk to your partner. But guess what? It feels like Shaun and Victoria are drifting apart. So today they had a conversation. They came together, and you could literally see them around the snooker area. Shaun was talking around the table area. Shaun was talking to Victoria, telling her that, what, you need to take time to mingle with all the housemates. You need to take time to talk to people. You need to take time to interact with people that even he himself the fact is, he also tries to talk to people. He talks to the boys. He talks to Wanni because it can just implode in the house. It can explode. Like, trust me, you can literally, how to put it, go nuts, because the fact is you're used to being outside, meeting people, doing all of that. You have your phone, you have TV, you have things to talk about. But right here in the house, you're faced with just some particular sets of people. Even when you're angry, you're going to face them. If you're happy, you're going to face them. So here he is advising Victoria to take time to mingle with people in the house and get to know people so that she can also, ease out the stress and whatever it is that she's experiencing in the house.
Like, maybe people would say, these are not even actors, whatever the case is based on. So, like, there's a lot of things that look online as well, but I'm trying to always just be like, you know what, yeah.
Yes, it did. Like, I was cooking, I was like,
I also think that, Victoria can decide to look for a love interest because it feels like she wants to love, right? The fact that, Shaun is not there is beginning to feel like, she would have probably wanted something, close with Shaun. But it feels like maybe they probably were an item outside of the house because that was a conversation that, she was having with Wanni and Victoria, saying that that chapter is closed. So did they date outside of the house when they were in Dubai? We do not necessarily know, but as the show proceeds, we definitely know. But of course, it feels like, herself and Femi were having a conversation. And of course, this morning they kind of sat together and were having some kind of very cool conversation. But I am beginning to see that, Victoria might not just be open to having a love story in the house or a love interest in the house, right? So we're gonna wait to see how that plays out. But definitely one thing I know is in that house you cannot do life alone in Big Brother's house, right? Moving on to my final gist, the housemates are preparing for the wager task presentation. They were preparing for it this morning, and there was a little bit of a misunderstanding, or not necessarily something. There was just a bit of a little rancor, a little friction between the housemates Chizoba and of course what's her name, Wanni. Of course, we also saw the fact that Mickey was there. What was the point? So Wanni was saying that when we say no lose guard, you say on guard. You understand? She said, no, she wants them to say on guard, right? And then the housemates are saying that on guard, you're saying what you say sounds like on God and not on guard. And Wanni is saying that, if people could say no lose guard, then it means that they should also understand that on guard is on guard and not on God. But the housemate will not have it. You literally hear Chizoba telling Shaun like she should take a chill pill, that she's still talking. And it didn't really sit down well with Wanni and of course Shaun.
It's not creative, no lose guard, on guard. How is it not creative? Like, he's already there. And secondly, chill. Let me finish. Secondly,
and that's it on my video. Tonight we're gonna see the housemates, present their wager task presentation, and I'm gonna bring you another video of that. And I hope that they get to win their wager task, the first wager task for this season. If they do not win it, trust me, they're going to go hungry. With what they're doing right now, I think that they have this time the chance of winning it, except if they don't even perform to the level of which Big Brother will want them to perform. Because Big Brother also looks at the fact and the energy you put into the rehearsals, and the unison, and the oneness, the cohesion you guys have in preparing for this. So it goes beyond just a presentation. It goes into was everybody involved in putting this together. So we're going to look forward to that this season. And that's it on this video. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Please, guess what? Stream this video, stream the show on DSTV, and of course, go to channel 198 and channel 49, and of course, on Showmax. Okay? Thanks so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification button, guys, so you get notified whenever I post a video. Go on all social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and of course on TikTok. And follow me at Olufemi Daniel. Until next time, I come away shortly. That's bye for now.